God damn, man. Fuck. Could it be? Hello? Hello? Now you can. Oh, there's the Yeti. I sang a song. I talked so much shit. This fucking shit is scuffed, man. Head to toe. All I gotta say is fuck the haters. All right? Do something about it if you got the nuts and if you got the chutzpah and if you got the outright skill to fucking do something, man. Everyone had their chance as far as I'm concerned. Quit bitching and moaning. That was like the fight video years ago. Yeah, one of the all-timers riding miles, no hand. So much cool shit gets fucking missed up in this league. A great expose on old Brian Benjamin Andrews, right? Anyway, we got 4 matches. We got some goodies here. Perry Saturn up in the house, representing the Foley Strat group, being accompanied by New Jack and John Cronus. All right, Gangstanators represent Foley Strat in the house. 1-on-1 against AJ Styles in the Global Sport Council Intercontinental Championship Division. Shingo Takagi is awaiting the next challenger at the next GPW special. That's right. And then, my friends, something a little new, something a little different. This is the Super Cena Opportunity Challenge. Listen, Super Cena is apparently so much a thing that the fucking all-knowing gods of 2K games included an invisible John Cena, because you can't see him, and it's a meme, and gave him perfect stats and called him Super Cena. Well, let me tell you something. No one is infallible, even Super Cena. And Super Cena says anyone steps up, they beat Super Cena. They get any match they want. Bullwhip entering the fray. Nice to see Bullwhip back again. The tag team partner of Black Saturn. As you can probably plainly tell, but these motherfuckers don't mess around. Super Cena is going to have to channel in the chakras early to get it done against Bullwhip. And then you can call this a beef match, if you will. All the shit I was talking before my Yeti microphone decided to activate. Yeah, I refereed a match. I made my return to a new era as a referee. Anyone that knows me knows I don't yearn for the spotlight, or I want everyone else to do well. Well, it's fucking put upon me that I need to appear on Global Sport Council television. Here's my head. Here's my head, bro. I'm here. I'm gonna referee a match. I'm tired of these does fucking things up. Well, it didn't go exactly to plan. And beyond that, Shawn Michaels with that shit-eating grin. And you can ask Vince McMahon what kind of shit Shawn Michaels is grinning through. Best believe me. Wants to fucking stage some kind of coup, some kind of massacre to usurp my influence, and then to also embarrass and disenfranchise the commissioner of this league. Why? Because you're fucking jealous of the success. Plain and simple. We'll get into it more. But Shawn Michaels got a problem with me smacking him upside the head with a kendo stick to give Brandon the win. Yeah, absolutely. And I'll do it again. And it seems like me and Shawn Michaels got a crossword about each other, and we're going to have to settle it. The beef settled here tonight. The competitor versus the referee. Shawn Michaels gets it on, no ropes, no rules, to try to knock out the founder emeritus, Brian Benjamin Andrews. But our main event tonight, inside the Global Sport Council King of Kings division, Stone Cold Steve Austin, winner of the Season 2 All-Pro Cup and proclaimed greatest professional wrestler of all time, goes one-on-one against Bret the Hitman Hart inside King of Games divisional action. Stone Cold Steve Austin, a former King of Games in his own right, had a hellacious run. And as far as the founder emeritus is concerned, the division is wide fucking open. Happy to have Stone Cold Steve Austin back once again for some action, going one-on-one against Bret the Hitman Hart, one of the greatest of all time. I don't care what his concussion, what his stroke did to his psyche and made him all fucking, Davey Boy Smith was on crack at SummerSlam 92 or whatnot. I don't care. He's one of the greatest of all times. Even to this day, he'll twist you up in a fucking pretzel and jam a fucking knuckle into your throat meat just because he can.
Not even humans, they're cartoons. Some of the things they do would cause a person to get hurt, expelled, arrested, possibly deported. To put it another way, don't try this at home.
Well, we're gonna try it. I hope y'all try it in your homes here tonight. Beavis and Butthead need to be back on the show. They won. Well, they won. We got a tag match coming up pretty good here, pretty soon. But now we're not doing no tag. How many tag matches we had here this season? 3? Yeah, we ain't been fucking with the tag, but we're fucking with some shit here tonight. Global Sport Council Intercontinental Championship Division match. Perry Saturn versus AJ Styles. Neither of these men have won a title yet, but AJ Styles, a perennial Legends Tour attendee, getting it done well over the years. Happy to have him always. And Perry Saturn, a member of the Gangster Naders, a member of the Fully Strapped Group, coming out to inflict a new era's worth of violence upon AJ Styles' beautiful hair and locks. Let's see how it goes. You goddamn fucking right. Let's, if we could. Man, I can't believe I sang that whole song and ain't nobody heard it. What a joke, man. Beavis and Butthead. Nice to see the Eliminators again. Absolutely. Hey, what's this music? This ain't it. This ain't it. No, man. All right, that's nice. That's a nice piece of business. That's a nice fucking piece of business. If I may. No. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall inside the Global Sport Council Intercontinental Championship Division. Approaching the ring first from Gainesville, Georgia. He weighing tonight at 221 pounds. He is an independent competitor. Please welcome the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. I said an independent competitor, and I don't regret my momentum. AJ Styles been around since the get-go. He's an independent competitor. Is he part of this insurrection? I don't care, man. Whatever he does, I'm probably going to be a fan of it. I'm just keeping it original with you. Whew. A little high pitch, but I can dig it. And his opponent, weighing in tonight at 238 pounds. He is accompanied to the ring by fully strapped members New Jack and John Cronin. Ladies and gentlemen, Perry Saturn. I'm not going to lie, he's looking real good here in a new era. I know him and Cronus, they did well, but they were a little yah-yah last season. Perry Saturn coming in, looking svelty, brother, looking real nice. That better be clipped. Then clip it, please. All right, here we go. Our opening contest, AJ Styles, Perry Saturn, Intercontinental Championship Division. Our referee, Jane Doe, calling for the bell. And here we go. Nice front attack arm drag by AJ Styles. Trying to follow up, but Saturn locking in the clinch. Styles coming out, very nice top wrist lock applied. Breaks it down on Perry Saturn. You're going to have to watch out. You don't want to play a close catch-as-catch-can game with Perry Saturn. There's an arm ringer. Back to the top wrist lock here. And you gotta think Perry Saturn is thinking about a sequence of shit. But look at that. That's why he's phenomenal. Double wrist lock applied. What a transition by AJ Styles. And Saturn didn't get got. New Jack's like, come on, fuck, man. I can catch this catch-can better than that. And he's New Jack. And there's a trip by Styles. Look at that. 45 seconds on the clock. And he's looking about as good as you can look. Back to a collar and elbow tie-up. Styles thinking about it. No, shoved off by Saturn. Raising kick. By Saturn, he fucking whipped it. I mean, there's no other way to say it, but he fucking whipped it. Back to the tie-up. Styles pushing off. Now look at this. Okay. Get it going, Perry Saturn. That's what I'm talking about. Rated some shots. Back elbow is countered. AJ Styles now into a suplex up. And no, nice counter. No, into the neck breaker. Styles with the famed suplex neck breaker. Finishing off a hellacious sequence. Series of shots. How's he going to follow up? Got him up, body slam position. No, Saturn rolling through into a nice DDT. Saturn now springboard. Nice reverse leg drop. I love that. I'll steal that. I'll steal that one. I love that leg drop by Saturn. That was really nice. Why is the ref wearing a bow tie? Because this is old-timey Badlands Tour or Carnival of Death situation. Oh, snap! AJ Styles, backflip reverse DDT. Calling the old TNA style. It's good for one, says Jane Doe. I would have to comply with that count. Top wrist lock applied. Styles trying to go back to the well. All right, Saturn no longer in that catch wrestling mode. Laying in a couple right hands to the guts of AJ Styles. Got him up. Might be a Death Valley driver. It's a Death Valley driver. Signature shot. Signature maneuver by Perry Saturn into the pin. Well, come on, Jane. You're there. Just count the motherfucker. We got a 2. We got a 2 count only. I'm at, leg drop back into it. Well, you're fucking right there. And now at 1. Nothing changed, Jane. You should already been there. Look at this arm wringer. Double arm wringer. Working the old school Styles. Perry Saturn now to the top rope. Being encouraged by John Crows, by New Jack. Huge leg drop off the top. Into the pin. Whoa, jeez, if you're going to be slow, you better hit him big. Oh, man, AJ Styles rolling out of a nice 2-speed. 3 minutes in, and I got to say, Perry Saturn very, very impressive. AJ Styles controlling the early salvos of the match, but as far as big match, big impact is concerned, Perry Saturn taking it on the phenomenal one. Back suplex, front face driver as the ref gets to 3. Fisherman Buster! Oh my goodness, what an impact on the match. Naples still in the ring. Referee Jane Doe continuing her count. It might be a knockout as far as I'm concerned. Perry Saturn says it's all here. That's where the power is. Now to 7. Styles is stirring. Is he going to make it into 8? All right, Jane Doe giving him the extra second. He was going to make it. Wait, Death Valley driver for the second time. It's all but over for the phenomenal one. It's really played. It's really played by Saturn. Into the pin. 2 down, now they go. Oh, Styles out of the deep 2. Perfect play by Perry Saturn. But the Puck Nation's AJ Styles staying in it. Now Saturn got Styles up on his shoulders. Down. Oh man, nice bridging German suplex fold up AJ Styles. And now Saturn might want a nice elbow drop on Styles. What's he thinking about here? Off a second rope, the drop kick. Measured shot. Continued damage by Perry Saturn into the pin now. AJ Styles is going to take a 2. That's going to be all she wrote for the phenomenal AJ Styles. Saturn has looked good. Saturn did the deed here tonight, my friend. Springboard leg drop. I love that, man. Didn't turn, just dropped right on him. And of course, how can you deny Styles with that back split Stinger style DDT? Get out of here, Alan. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, AJ, once again, thanks for coming, bro. Appreciate that. It was a good go. Jobber to the stars, AJ Styles. But, oh, God, jeez. The impact of that leg drop was absolutely insane by Perry Saturn. Now, we see Perry Saturn utilize a spinning fisherman suplex, the free-handled moss-covered family credenza. He opted for a more impactful maneuver outside of the ring. Pulled it in, got the Death Valley driver for the second time. Styles will kick out. Not a lot left in the tank. It came down to a drop kick off the second. This is going to be all she wrote for AJ Styles. The winner of this match in 4 minutes, 31 seconds by way of pinfall, Perry Saturn. The fully stacked group is 4-0 since formation, undefeated in Season 6 action. Perry Saturn keeps it going. Congratulations on a well-earned and well-worked match, my brother, against AJ Styles. You took the Legends Tour veterans and twisted him in ways he wasn't ready to go, and put the hurt on him, knocked his ass out with a drop kick. Appreciate you, Perry Saturn. Put another one up for the fully stacked group. Dave Nelson's going to give this 3 stars, a very good showing. Yeah, I don't know if it's 3 stars. Yeah, I'm going to give this like a 51%. It was just fine. Honestly, it was just fine, and I'd say pretty darn good. But again, like when you're pushing 100, when it's Andrews versus Joe in a 30-minute endurance challenge, maybe that's closer to like a 90-95. So you take something like this. When I say 51%, I don't mean it's bad in any sense of the word. But it got the job done. 51% perfunctory, but with an asterisk that says, I mean that in the nicest possible way. Congratulations again to Perry Saturn on the victory as we move on to our next contest here in the Badlands Tour. And I want to welcome all the Limp Bizkit fans for coming up in here. They got that 2-for-1. You buy the Starks Limp Bizkit co-headline stop at the Star Lake Amphitheater in Burgettstown, or where the fuck, you know what it's called, the Star Lake, motherfucker. You got tickets to this show. Now we papered that Limp Bizkit show with about 1,700 fucking free admissions. We got 111 in attendance here tonight. Total take is $71. 71 bucks for this show at McKees Rock. But guess what? These 111 folks are having a good time. I hope you out there in TV land is having a good time. We're going to continue the good times. We've got a brand new match. How is this the main event? Not the main event. We got a brand new match for your asses. But before we get into that, if I may, if I could just beseech your attention for just a moment. Let me just type this shit in. Full whip. And Cena. God, Cena. What's that say? Jules Gray said the collective isn't giving a donation tonight because of how they were insulted by their last donation. Honestly, and I fucking agree with that to an extent. Like I said, we got 111 people here. Our take was $71. All right, so like when we're in Springfield and we got like $275 and we're paying everybody to show up at this fucking place, right? What do you think we got left? We're not leaving the Badlands with any pocket change. We're not leaving the Badlands with anything. We just hope y'all had a good time. And however we can help y'all out have a good time in our absence, that's what we're gonna do. And that's the fucking period end of story of it. And that brings me into my next fucking piece of news. Not just rumors, but discussed amongst the top brass of the Executive Leadership Committee. I'm reporting here and now that Kevin Nash of the New World Order has been officially fired from Global Sport Council. He will be paid to sit at home, which according to Commissioner Brandon is Kevin Nash's dream job, and we're happy to have you sit at home and not infect our airwaves anymore. Kevin Nash, the mitigating fucking factor in this bullshit that we gotta deal with. The New World Order trying to play some garbage. They're not having it. We're not having it. Goodbye. Goodbye. I also want to give a fond farewell to Jim Cornette, one of the consigliers of the Executive Leadership Committee. Has been relieved of those duties. Jim Cornette, you no longer have a voice in the tails of the tape. You will no longer participate in the tribunal review. You no longer have an opinion, a published opinion, anyway, of the product of the matches the competitors therein. You're more than welcome to continue to manage one of the greatest tag teams in this league's history, Yokozuna and Owen Hart. Anything you want to do competitively, we applaud you, but you are fucking done. So that's that. The match, Bullwhip versus Super Cena. This is an opportunity match. Defeat Super Cena and get any match for any prize at any time for any reason. Bullwhip returning for a new era. His brother in arms, Black Saturn, of course, the ECW heavyweight champion Bullwhip, getting a grand opportunity to make his name on the single stage. But he's got to go against, quite possibly, the hardest test any competitor in this league has ever faced, and that is an invisible John Cena with perfect stats. I'll leave it at that. Drinking my beer. You son of a bitch. That's what I was singing. That's what I was singing. Fucking, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is an opportunity for the individual approaching the ring from parts unknown. He weighed in tonight at 249 pounds. Bullwhip! I like this man. Yeah, he means fucking business. And by the way, Black Saturn and Bullwhip, go into the archives and find me a match that they lost as a tag team. Nice to see Bullwhip again, says the commissioner. I definitely agree with that. Both him and Black Saturn were standout guys. Standout fucking guys. Black Saturn fucking, what an opportunity he had. And how Bullwhip, I mean, I don't know what's easier. Moving up the ranks in ECW or having one match against his opponent here tonight. Oh boy. Yeah, Sandman just had his retirement match against the Invisible Man. And I guess that's what brings us to his opponent here tonight. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. His opponent from West Newbury, Massachusetts, from fighting out of Hollywood, California. He is a member of the California Collective, weighing in tonight at 251 pounds. The former two-time World Tag Team Champion. I'm stretching it. Ladies and gentlemen, John Cena! You can't see this John Cena. He is an invisible man. He's going to take off the hat. He's going to take off the shirt. He's going to need shorts and shoes, man. Oh, we got something brewing here tonight. Some fuck-ass shit, brother. My time is up. My time is now. I can't see me. Your time is now. I'm the franchise that I'm shining down. You will not see me because my time is now. It's going to be what it's going to be. Listen, bumping knuckles into place with John Cena. See, I don't know. All right, here we go. Bullwhip. Cena. Here we go, collar and elbow tie up. He's fighting with him, and Bullwhip now pushes Cena to the corner. Cena, I'm telling you, man, is a fucking beefed up Chad motherfucking version of John Cena. And when you're talking about John Cena, that's a lot to say. Just because you can't see it going down doesn't mean it ain't happening. I want to show my appreciation to the 2K developers for putting a hat on John Cena so I can see his head. I'd rather there not be a fucking baseball cap because he doesn't wrestle with a baseball cap. It'll be all right. Cena matching strength with Black Saturn, Bullwhip. You see Bullwhip, he tried to go off the turnbuckle and get something going, blocking in a waist block, but a nice counter by Bullwhip. Sat there, takeover, and a side headlock, front headlock rather, on a John Cena. Now wrench it back. Well, you gotta check, you can see his sneaker. All right, he pulled him back from the rope here. Nice headlock, brother. Nice fucking headlock. Wrenching down on John Cena's neck and throat region, I'm sure. Cena trying to stand up. Nice arm wrench. An arm bar. Right hand by Cena, and a couple of them. Cena creating some space. Looking for a springboard stunner. He got it. Cena with the springboard stunner. Bullwhip did not see that stunner coming. And now Cena off the ropes again, and a big-time boot. A Brandon-style boot wash employed by John Cena. HLR might be coming. A little hustle, loyalty, and respect. No, wait, as a military press. I thought he was going for the FU, brother. Now on the top, John Cena from the top rope with an elbow drop. I would not have imagined legend John Cena off the top with an elbow drop. But Super Cena into the pin. Is that enough? No. All right, bullwhip. You beat Super John Cena here. You get any match you want, brother. Cena standing up, standing tall. Bullwhip forced the tail. Retreat a little to the apron. Cena trying to make it happen, rushing it. The big beefy. I said Bullwhip was 247. No, he's more like 271. Bullwhip 6'3", 271 pounds. John Cena 6'2", 242 pounds. What did Jane Doe think of my performance last week? I never asked her. I never bothered to ask her. I don't care what her opinion is, as a matter of fact. I did what I needed to do. Now Bullwhip looking to do what he needs to do. Double underhook, spinning driver, into the pin. Bullwhip to beat Super Cena. Oh man, that was as legit. That was about as legit of a 2-10 as you can get. She loved my performance. All the bitches love it when I'm on the screen doing my thing. Yeah, even Jane Doe, baby. That wax was melting, if you catch me. Oh my God. You know what she thought? I didn't ask her, because I don't need to ask her. But I'll tell you what she thought. She didn't think anything. Because Jane Doe is a fucking mannequin. She's not even a real human being. Oh, what a drop kick by Cena. There's a right hand, trying to crack the mask. Trying to crack the mask, or maybe drop a knuckle through the eye holes of Bullwhip's mask here. You notice Jane Doe has to move the fucking inch in about 90 seconds. Well, there you go. Brandon style boot wash. Cena might want the FU here. He's ducking under. Shoulder block. Watch out. He might be invisible, but Bullwhip, fuck, you need to see this coming. Oh no, he ducked it clothesline. Of course he did. John Cena looking to deliver 5 invisible knuckles right to the facial region of Black Bullwhip Saturn, motherfucker. He got it. I'm so sorry. But fuck, man, how do you not see that shit coming? High percentage neck wrench employed by John Cena. Bullwhip, oh, there's a super kick, a big thrust kick by the big Bullwhip. And he's going Hulk mode. He looks pissed. He looks emotional. Irish whip, nice counter by John Cena. Into the shoulder block against ropes. There's a big time impact. And now Cena getting Bullwhip up. Looking for the FU. That's the big FU. That's the invisible FU. No way. Here it comes. Oh my God. The definitive capital letter FU. 2 in a row to Bullwhip. Gonna take his ass out entirely. No! I was gonna say just in 5 minutes, but somehow, some way, Bullwhip is in it. Not a third FU, John. No, that's 3 in a row. That's 3 in a row. No way. Rolling fisherman's carry. Fireman's carry, rather. That's 4 FUs in a row to pin the 270 pounders. Jesus Christ, man. John decided it was time, and it was time. Was that a poke to the eye by invisible John Cena there? I thought it was an SU. Look at that military press of power, getting 271 pounds up. Cena off the top rope. Watch this elbow drop. Took me by surprise. He did not get the pinfall here. We'll see Bullwhip and Black Saturn in tag matches too. Absolutely. Look at this double underhook spinning driver. That was a great shot by Bullwhip. You never catch me in the next man's sweater. Lay his ass down for a 3-second tap. John Cena, his time continues to be now. Whether you can see him, whether you can't see him. Well, look at Bullwhip. I mean, if you're going to fall for the oldest trick in the book, the John Cena 5-move shuffle, you kind of deserve what you got coming. I'm just saying. That's just me. Let's go. Let's fucking go already. 5 invisible knuckles coming on the face. And when I say come, I mean semen. Coming on the face of Bullwhip. Now look at this. There had been 2 FUs before then. Bullwhip kicked out in an incredible show. Now look at Invincible John Smith. Nothing to claim of Bullwhip. Absolutely no question. For the winner of this match by way of pinfall in 5 minutes, 25 seconds, the California Collective, John Cena. The Collective remains undefeated in a new era. Bullwhip brave enough to answer the challenge of quote-unquote Super Cena. He's fighting an invisible man. Bullwhip put forth one of the best efforts we've seen this season, bar none. Put that in the article, Jules Gray. Bullwhip, Black Saturn in the tag team ranks, absolutely. It was a hell of a try by Bullwhip. At the end of the day, you're facing a man called John fucking Cena. How about that? 3.5 stars by Dave Meltzer. Anytime the Cena trumpets play, Dave Meltzer says, God, I wish I was still in that group. Here, have 3.5 stars for what I'm calling a 66 and 6% fucking match. 666 Devil's work. But that work is good ass work. We've seen an invisible apparition shape someone like John Cena take it to an unknown entity known as Bullwhip, a big strong son of a bitch. And John Cena answered the call like he always does. Main event, mid-card, or otherwise, John Cena elevated Bullwhip. So I'm giving it 66.6%. Devil's work. Good rating. Let's continue on. This gum ain't gonna make it. Gum ain't gonna make it, bro. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. I honestly, I'm so in the moment. I forgot this match was happening. Now the main event. Nope, this is not the main event. This is our next match, though. No scheduled falls. Just a fight. And the man that's left standing at the end of the fight is the winner. Shawn Michaels has got an issue with Brian Benjamin Andrews' officiating. Understandably so. And he's got a bone to pick with the founder emeritus for the way that he fucked Shawn Michaels last time at the Adrenaline. Well, I am that motherfucker that fucked Shawn Michaels. So, allow me to say, as the man on the left side of your screen, Shawn Michaels, fuck you. How about that? You want to come up in my league and talk about ratings and talk about prestige. Every time you come up talking some mad shit, you get knocked the fuck down. A former NWA champion, a former world champion. Good for you, brother. I hope it was a nice 17 days as champion. You wanted your flowers and you got them. What do you have to contribute to a new era of professional wrestling besides self-serving, self-belating bullshit? Yeah, I took the kendo stick to your ass. Why? Because you ain't need that shit. Ain't no need for you to have that shit. And you want to fuck around with Randy Orton. You want to fuck around with Dave Meltzer. You want to fuck around with the Osbournes and the New World Order. And you want to fuck around with the... Oh, really? Okay. Well, I guess I'll get played off the stage here. I'm going to see you in an underground match. No ropes, no rules. The last man standing says he is correct, and you are a fucking loser. Sexy boy. Is Shane here tonight? God, I wish. He should be hosting this segment. All right, let's get down to business. I don't got no time to play around. What is this? All right, it's me. It's me. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an Underground Rules match scheduled for one fall. Approaching the ring first from Scuff City, USA. Thank you, if I may. He went in tonight at 253 pounds in an 8 muscle. Ladies and gentlemen, the natural Brian Benjamin Andrews. I do my best to 3-time kick a game. Who are these GPW jabronis surrounding the ring? Yeah, why don't you stand there and watch how you beat an ass? Why don't you stand there and watch how you beat a fucking ass? Bring this bitch out. And his opponent from San Antonio, Texas. He went into that at 238 pounds. The Heartbreak Kid. Michael. All that shit I talked about, let me tell you, and you don't need me to tell you, you should already know. Shawn Michaels is one of the greatest and most valued competitors in the history of professional wrestling. Not only does he have the credentials, not only does he have the match history, not only does he have the fucking inside juice. For multiple generations, the brand of Shawn Michaels wrestling is fucking wide and tall, brother. Posing for Playgirl, well, I guess it all worked out in the end. The teams again. This is my Jinkos, my JNCOs. This is my Jinko jeans. I put on weight, and my black slacks don't fucking fit, man. So I'm wearing these Jinko jeans. My Adidas's don't fit, brother. Oh, shit, it's on. No counts, no pinfalls. The only way to win is by knockout, TKO, or submission. Let's find out what that happened. All right. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an underground fight to settle a beef in Global Sport Council. Let me introduce on your left a registered referee in the Global Sport Council Season 6 roster, Brian Benjamin Andrews. Yep. Thank you. Y'all know who I am. Y'all know who I be. Appreciate you, jabronis. His opponent from San Antonio, Texas. He went into that at 238 pounds. The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Yeah, I hear that meat. You hear that meat slapping. Man, he's ripped as shit. He's fucking ripped as fuck. Oh, here we go. Oh, what are we gonna brawl it out here? Oh, there's a running punch. Okay, a running rabbit punch by Shawn Michaels to kick things off, laying in consecutive elbows. Oh, look at that. Well, that's just good strategy here. No ropes. We're just fighting. Jawbreaker counter, old school style by Brian Benjamin. This is a knee to the guts. Kick his pocket to the left leg. Single leg trip. And Andrews down again. There's a knee pumping in. Michaels is going to take every opportunity, every microsecond he can to inflict pain and punishment on the founder emeritus, Brian Benjamin Andrews. Andrews in that same Global Sport Council referee. Oh! Trying to throw me out of the ring? What are you trying to throw me out of the ring? We're fighting here, brother. We're fighting here. There's a right hand taking down the natural. Michaels now laying in. He has been nothing but non-stop kinetic energy. Aim towards the extremities of Brian Benjamin Andrews. There's a second jawbreaker out. That's all he can do. Triple H knee. Lunging on Michaels, causing some unbalance there towards the edge of the ring. And Michaels, he stepped out of the ring. Okay, we can just step out of the ring. A DDT on the outside mats. And the right hand's raining down on Brian Benjamin. Hey, watch out. Oh, man. Andrews thrown into the crowd of these jabronis here. Each of these guys is a VIP package. These aren't even wrestlers. Look at this fucking image. The Heartbreak Kid mercilessly beating down a humble Global Sport Council referee. Absolutely incredible. What a piece of shit. I'm sitting here trying to defend myself a couple of kicks. Yeah, I can kick him in the head. Yeah, I can jump and kick. I guess I've done this wrestling thing once or twice before. Now look at Cobra clutch. Pull back on it. Look at that Cobra clutch. Oh, Michaels, man, come on. Man, that was a nice hold. I put him in the Cobra clutch. I'm wrenching back on him. That's a nice hold. Shades of WrestleMania 11. Shawn Michaels just trying to bulldoze through the fucking jabronis at ringside for no reason. And, I mean, just trying to stay above water here, honestly. Got some good shots in it. Look at, oh, man. Michaels, oh, okay. I got 15 pounds on Michaels, and he just fucking hoisted me back up into the ring for a slam. Not the sharpshooter. Okay, well, the figure four. Well, I don't like that either. Figure four locked in. There's no rope break. Yeah, break it, bitch. You couldn't keep my Jinkos folded. Them shits is steamed and fucking hard pressed, motherfucker. Hey, that was low. All right, I guess we can do some lower shots here. Kick to the gut. That's a nice stop. That's a nice counter by Natural. Michael's trying to put the kibosh on it. Andrew's trying to get ahead of steam. Stopped at every pass. Now from behind Michael. Teardrop suplex. No, it's going to be a shin breaker. On a Natural, Brian Benjamin Andrews, the founder of this league. The founder emeritus from behind. There's the teardrop. Here it comes. Yes, it is. Crotch grab. Spinning back suplex. You called out the teardrop. And now, oh, Jesus, look at the face of Andrews. Busted wide open. A camel clutch is trying to make Andrews tap out, submit. There are no pinfalls. There are no disqualifications. Oh, what a clothesline by Andrews. Oh, he popped Michaels with that one. Back to the head. Couple of kicks, short kicks by the retired Brian Benjamin Andrews, mind you. Up on his shoulders. And what did he... Oh, Andrews just tossed Michaels out of the ring. We're fighting everywhere. Get up out the way, Biggie Smalls. Back heel kick. Jesus. That could have been a knockout shot, but the resilient Shawn Michaels standing up, and he don't know what he's in for. Argentine clutch. Andrews now. There's the go to hell. That's what I'm talking about, baby. There's the go to hell. Backflip his ass. Knee him in the face. Biggie Smalls finally getting up out the way. Appreciate that. We might be fighting up towards that corner. Appreciate you not hogging the camera, Sean Wallace. Appreciate you. Forbidden sequence. That's the forbidden sequence employed by Brian Benjamin Andrews, who would incur an automatic $10,000 fine. But here's my question. During my contest with the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. My question is, who's going to enforce the fine? Nobody. Ain't nobody checking the inbox, and I ain't sending a goddamn dime. Forbidden sequence. Yeah, quote me on it. I'll take whatever I can get on Shawn Michaels at this point, because this roided up 1994 they popped me for steroids. I gained all this weight. I'm like, oh, I'm fat. Shut the fuck up. Bullshit. Nice uppercut to the back of the head of Shawn Michaels. You see Jane Doe in the background. Just letting this continue. Series of shots, a lunging forearm. Cracks open Shawn Michaels. There's a running knee. And Andrews lighting up the Heartbreak Kid outside of the ring. A couple of lucky VIP fans getting the first hand shot outside of the ring. A second. Go to hell. Knock his ass out. Knock his ass out, Brian. Come on, let's go. BBA has been fined $10,001. Oh, come on. Oh, what a knee. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. Jesus Christ, Sean, how are you getting up? What a driving knee. Hit him again. Hit him again, Brian. There's another knee just to the face. What just happened here? What the fuck just happened here? Reality just skipped about fucking 7 frames. And all of a sudden I'm on the ground. Get these fucking jabronis out of here. I don't care. I don't care if they paid $17 to be at ringside. Michael's loading up. It might be a pile driver outside. Oh no, that could be it. That's it. A nasty pile driver by Michael. Finally ends it. And roided up freak Shawn Michaels. I'm a legitimate fat 253 pounds. It's disgusting. I'm wearing a girdle underneath my referee outfit, and this motherfucker has to come out and run roughshod on my ass. He's got to know he's in for a fight. Hey, Shawn. Good for you, bud. I watched this shot by Andrews outside of the ring. The go to hell. You want to know what stock looks like? Pow! Man, I hit some good shit. I hit some good ass shit. There's a nice uppercut. Are we gonna see the knee? Here we go. Nope, a second go to hell. We should have seen that fucking. Oh, knee, man. That was nice. Getting towards the end here. I'll keep on. Did you see that? They just fucking boom. You saw it. You fucking saw it. Opening up the door for Michaels. Hit a pile driver. The winner of this contest in 6 minutes, 39 seconds by way of knockout. Oh man, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Okay. Michaels reveling in it. A bloody, battered, mulleted Shawn Michaels celebrating, I gotta say, a well-fought, hard-fought, and hard-earned victory over the founder emeritus Brian Benjamin Andrews. Hey, guess what? I fucked you over. I admit to fucking you over. It wasn't right for you. But guess what? You beat my ass, and now you stand victorious. But guess what? I do it again in a heartbeat. Shawn Michaels, kiss my fucking grits. What a good fight for the man here. Thought I had this the whole time. I'm a 77 ref, brother. I'm just out here doing my best. We got one more in the tank for tonight. Is that Darby Allin coming out? Oh, right. Damn, son. What a stacked ass show. I fell. I hate thieves and I hate liars. I'm doing things that I don't do. Something like that. Our main event of the evening inside the King of Games Championship Division. Yeah, that title, the most prestigious championship in all of professional wrestling. Held by Chris Jericho. Well, you know he's exempt until Slaughter or whatever, right? He put in his 3 minutes against Owen Hart. And I know we're doing this Kings Road deal where 24 Global Sport Council competitors will put their entire year on the line for the singular focus of having an opportunity to gain the King of Games. That doesn't mean the King of Game division sleeps, and that doesn't mean that Chris Jericho is the fucking king all year. We're gonna have another challenger for Chris Jericho who starts here tonight. Bret the Hitman Hart, one of the top 10 superstars in this league's history, a stalwart, factional champion, brother, a global sport champion. Remember, hey, Brandon, remember when Bret Hart went on that wild tear in the Global Sport Championship Round Robin Series? Absolute nuts. He goes one-on-one against Stone Cold Steve Austin, a former King of Games, the Season 2 All-Pro Wrestling Cup winner, the determined and deserving greatest professional wrestler of all time. Does that mean you win every match? No, obviously, because he's still not the King of Games. Let's see how this goes. What more do you need to say? Hart Austin, one-on-one for the first time since WrestleMania 13. Unless they did it here in this show at some point in time, too. But I'm just saying. It's some good shit. Am I candid enough? Am I candid enough for this fucking show? I don't know. I'm just glad the action's good. Look at this jabroni pretending to be Bret Hart. That ain't Bret Hart. Okay, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, like right this instant, but I got some questions, man. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening, scheduled for one fall. It is inside the Global Sport Council King of Kings Championship Division. Presently inside the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. He weighing tonight at 231 pounds. Bret the Hitman Hart. Howard Stern. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know what that means. Shit! What's this song? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Alright. His opponent from Victoria, Texas. He went into them 243 pounds. Stone Cold Steve Austin! And when I say he won the Season 2 All-Pro Cup, I mean he survived a 40-man, 8-promotion, all-time Federation Single Elimination Series. He beat TNA's Kurt Angle in the Ultimate Finals to be the named greatest pro wrestler of all time. But this music is not for the greatest of all time. This is some WCW version of the Disturbed song, and it about makes me fucking sick. Step off into the base of the bottom of the pain, and I'm a minute and if I knew what you win. Step off the back of the next side show. Some breaks and balls, some up and out. Something like that. Hart Austin, King of Games Division. Guarantee you Stone Cold Steve Austin will not come out to that fucking song ever again. Our main event is over. Austin opened it up with a running clothesline. Hart keeping it close. That was an initial shot by Austin, but now look at the side headlock employed by the Hitman. The excellence of execution. Austin with a shove off, taking waist control, back waist control of Bret Hart. Now Austin, before he became a brawler, was a very, very gifted, technical wrestler, motherfucker. Fatmare takeover. And, you know, his body broke down and he broke his neck. Yeah. And there you have it. I guess that's the story, isn't it? But don't put it past Stone Cold Steve Austin to push it to that next level for some Global Sport Council action, if you catch him a drift. I'm trying to talk you up, Steve, but you are continuously getting gamed by the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. And Steve Austin, you want to come out here and say you're the greatest in Global Sport Council history. I tried. They're still jockeying for position here. Now up against the rope, our referee John Doe. Oh, damn right here by Steve Austin. John Doe's breaking it up peacefully, but they're right back to each other. Two bulls locking horns with the collar a little tight. Back waist control by Hart. Still trying to fight. Look at this. Nice control by Bret Hart. Wrenching, wrangling the former ringmaster Steve Austin. Nice arm drag takeover, hip toss, whatever you want to call it. A judo arm pull move. Into the side headlock, got the Hitman on the ground. Advantageous position for Stone Cold Steve Austin. Walking in that headlock. And you see the Hitman, he's trying to move there. There you go, that's what you need to do. Take that side head scissors. Awesome, he can't kip up. He cannot kip up. Yeah, Bret knows it. Locking in hard on the head scissors. You won't see Steve Austin kip up out of this. He's gonna need to turn his, oh man. He's gonna have to turn his body inward for Bret Hart not even letting him figure it out. Just a kick to the head. A kick to the gut to follow. Oh, it's a carry by Bret Hart. He's a smart son of a gun, is Bret Hart. One an elbow off the top. 2.5 minutes in. A huge shot by Hart. We'll get 2 off into Stone Cold. Forced to kick out. Forced to kick out. And a solid 2 count. That was like just the first major impact of the match with that elbow drop off the top. Awesome. From behind is a Luthez press. Raining in right hands. There you go. Rapid fire style on Bret Hart. In the pin himself. Signature maneuver. Looking to play off the goose count to John Doe. Count to 2. And Bret Hart is out. King of Games Championship Division. Chris Jericho holds the crown. And for the record, this ain't just for like all-time WWE people. It's for everybody. But you can't deny the fucking juice of a man like Stone Cold Steve Austin. You can't deny the juice of someone like Bret the Hitman Hart. And Austin goes for the stunner. Pounded into a dragon whip by Bret Hart. These are 2 S+ tier fucking competitors. Bret Hart, it has been a while. Now over the top. Look at Bret Hart, a rarely seen vault over the top rope from the apron inside of the ring. Taking down Stone Cold Steve Austin. The pain continuing. Hart back to the top rope. We do not see a pattern like this. What a leg drop! Shades of Owen Hart with that leg drop. Steve Austin can't believe it. He don't know what's going on. Retreating to the corner. Monkey flip by Bret Hart. He's busting out every trick in the book. Austin knocked 6 ways to Sunday. Taken to a pinfall. It'll be 2. That was a legit fucking 2 count by Bret Hart. And Stone Cold Steve Austin. He better get over his 103-degree fever. He better get over all the fucking anxiety-induced energy drinks and everything. He needs to fucking calm down and understand what the fuck he's into. There's a crucifix pin. No, just a crucifix takedown. Towards the back of the neck. And Steve Austin is in a bad way. Bret the Hitman Hart in total control of this King of Games division match. Looking for a sharpshooter. Austin kicking out. Sign of life. Breath of fresh air. Taking Hart's head up and down. Driving it on the mat. The hard-nosed, pugnacious Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now taking the Hart series of shots. Punch to the face. Clubbing blows to the back. Repeated shots. Jesus. Chopping down the tree that is Bret Hart. And there's a simple arm wrench. Bret Hart, he wants to ball over the top rope again. He says, this is my showcase. I'm going to show y'all. Austin swiping it away. Hart made it look like a fool off that crossbody attack. Stone Cold Stunner could be incoming. It's caught! It's caught! I would have went for the stunner too! I would have went for the fucking stunner too! Hey man, looking for the double leg. Nice escape by Austin. And there's a stinger. There's a knee stinger by Stone Cold Steve Austin. Hart out and back in, looking for the soft reset. Not going to be granted. There's a shot for the guts. Couple of punches to the face. A right hand. Blocked by Austin. 4 shots in a row. Bret Hart staggered. Staggered, man. You saw the vacant look in his eye. He's not seeing these shots coming. The brawling power of Stone Cold Steve Austin on display here. We've seen multiple attempts to the Stone Cold Stunner, every time blocked by Bret Hart, but how much air does he have left in his fucking balloon, brother? Stone Cold elbow into the pin, signature maneuver. Come on, Bret. Bret out at 2. Stone Cold loading up for the stunner. He wants it all. He got it all! Hitting Hart with the stunner. Pin him! Pin him! Look at this. Well, you're taking time to get a clean pinfall. There's no chance for rope break. John Doe count 2. It'll be 3. He got it. Steve Austin is your winner. Steve Austin's your winner. Step up, and now I'm doing the things that I'm gonna do to fucking beat your ass. And now, hey, Bret Hart pulled out a match I wasn't quite expecting. I'm gonna tell you. Great catches, can wrestling. 2.5 straight minutes of catches, catch, can, back and forth. Technical wrestling before Bret Hart took such an advantage that he hit that top rope elbow drop. At that time, it was on. Fun show tonight, man. Thank you. Thank you. I had a good time, too. This was a great match. Elbow drop by Austin. These two went for it, man. They went for all the ducats. Watch this leg drop by Bret Hart. Insane impact, man. Bringing Austin. It's a monkey flip. Bret Hart pulling out all the tricks, man. It was all Austin could do to survive the onslaught. But when he got started to windmill those arms, to start putting it his way, then didn't stop. Watch this, Stone Cold. Stone Cold elbow. That's the final shot. We did see a stunner. We did. Oh, wait. Is it not time yet? Here comes the stunner. Pow! Bam! Stun his ass. That's the end. Drag him away. No rope break. John Doe count to 3, count to 5. I think he popped it on him. The winner of this match in 6 minutes, 32 seconds by way of pinfall, Stone Cold Steve Austin! Stone Cold Steve Austin is back for one reason, and that's to beat the piss out of Chris Jericho and take the King Kings back where it belongs, to Victoria, Texas, to the Broken Skull Ridge. If you smell what Stone Cold is cooking. Congrats to Stone Cold. It was a good show by Bret Hart as well. Good show by all. We had 4 good matches. 4 good matches. And we may have leveled a city block in Aberdeen, Washington. But here in McKees, Bronx, let me tell you, we said a show was coming and a show happened. There's a lot of fucking bullshit out there that's going on. People trying to do what they can. Hey, Owen Osborne, Colt, Michael, NWO, all you fucking people out there. Oh, you had something to do last show, didn't ya? Didn't ya? Well, guess what, man? That don't mean half a fucking diddly. Owen Osborne, you coward, is what it all fucking boils down to. You fucking coward. Osborne family, a paper dynasty. Come here and prove it in a new era. In a new era, Osborne family is all I gotta say. And anyone that wants to join up with the anarchy, with the nihilism, with the bullshit, yeah, bring your bullshit. But just know your hurricane comes up against a fucking metric ton bulldozer, motherfucker. And these statements ain't not for nothing. But let me tell you, when you're fucking with the people in the Global Sport Council, you're fucking with the realest pro wrestling on the planet. And there ain't a promotion out there that can say that their pride is as real as Global Sport Council. Period. End of story. Win, lose, draw, good, bad, or indifferent. It happens before your very eyes. And whenever you see, there is no denying. Global Sport Council is your hookup. We'll holler at you next Tuesday for Global Sport Council and GPW Adrenaline. No, it ain't Adrenaline. The next show's the special. If I may, if I actually may, just real quick. The next show is the special, my friends. The next show is the special. So you will see. And maybe some other stuff. Our main event, Owen and Tom Osborne of the Osborne family, 2-on-2 against Occam, Razor, Dinsa, Selmani, the authors of Pain. Sonny Dinsa cashing in that opportunity that he won at Ground Zero for the next GPW special, going for the television tag team titles. We will also see a champion versus champion showcase as ECW heavyweight champion Black Saturn goes one-on-one against the King of Games himself, Chris Jericho. And with a performance on the likes of Stone Cold Steve Austin, Chris Jericho is really going to have to turn up the heat. And I think this is going to be his biggest test to date. Black Saturn, he's going to get it done like he always does. And also, for the Global Sport Council Intercontinental Championship, Shingo Takagi makes his return in a new era to face a yet-to-be-named opponent, but guarantee you they will be worthy of the opportunity. And a brand new Intercontinental Championship belt will be introduced at the next GPW special this coming Tuesday. Oh, 4.5 stars by Meltzer for the Stone Cold match. I'm gonna give it 73, 69 per 71. I'm gonna give it 70% roundabout. 70%. 70%. Match of the night. 70%. Match of the night. Fucking super decent. I'm gonna give it 83. I'm gonna give it 83%. 83%. Good ass match. Good ass match for Stone Cold and Bret Hart. So make sure the article gets that up in there. We'll see you next time for more Global Sport Council action.